Alright guys, we are here in the Hemendal, and I am looking pretty festive, as you can tell. I got my Santa beer going here. I don't think I'm going to be actually taking this on the hunt, but I thought it was seriously appropriate for the season. Yeah, the main locations, the main starting points, they're really decorated up, and I will probably take a trip over there when we're done with the hunt, so you can see how they got it all set up. But I've got myself a trapper tent set up here near the Reindeer Highway, and I don't know if I have it in exactly the same area that Dula has it, but I think it's far enough south that it shouldn't have spooked anything when I jumped in. But anyway, I want to go ahead and tell you what I'm carrying with me. I've got my drilling action gun. At the moment, I think I have birdshot in it, but I think I'm going to switch that out for maybe slugs in case we see any red foxes. We do need to get a red fox. I think I can use that also for the roe deer as well as this gun. This gun's great because it's kind of a really good all-around gun. It can take out just about everything that we have on the map legally. So, and I'm pretty sure it's good for the grizzly and the brown bear. I hope it is. I may have to check on that, but I think I'm alright. I hope I am anyway. I guess I'll find out the hard way. And here's my other new toy here. This is a reverse draw crossbow. Now, I already have a black one, but this one is camouflaged. So I'm kind of hoping this will help hide me a little bit better. I've got that ready to go. I've got some tracing crossbow bolts put into it so that can help me to find the animals if they disappear or I don't see them where they go. And I've got my 44 Magnum for close encounters, which around here you really want to have something like that. Trust me, the brown bears here get really, really big. In fact, I think they're even bigger than the polar bears, but I'm not 100% certain about that, but we're not going to take a chance. When you're up close against a bear, whether it be grizzly, brown bear, or polar bear, you're dead. Anyway, well, let's go ahead and get going. I've got everything locked and loaded here, so we're just going to go ahead and get set up here. We are ready to go. Now, I will show you in the map where we are. Now, if you haven't seen Dula's and my previous ones, we're right here on this place he calls the Reindeer Highway. Now, it's just a little bit south of this location. I can't remember exactly what that one's called. So I'm surprised it's not coming up. It just says quick to fast travel to that location, but it doesn't tell you what the name of it is. Well, we're going to be sticking around here, and I can't really zoom in enough to really show you what I'm trying to do, but we're going to basically be staying in this area for the most part. Let me go ahead and show you. Yeah, we're going to stay right around in here as much as we can, and if we come back in another episode, we might go over to here. This is where the ptarmigan are located. It's also where the lynx are located, which I think is because they're after the ptarmigan. It's just a guess. This is another good place for us to check too. We might be doing that today. Depends on how well we're doing down here. But this looks an awful lot like a hoof print. Hoof print lake, I think is what Dula called it, or something like that. There's a kidney bean lake up here that's apparently really good for hunting. But I did put out a deployable tower, and I put out a tree stand in the same locations he's got his. They were perfect locations for this. But there's all kinds of things on these missions. I showed you the main missions, but there's also competitions going on for the largest of just about every species found here. I think there's one for the lynx, there's one for the red fox. There's one for, I don't know if you could hear that, but that was Santa going ho ho ho. So we're gonna go ahead and head up at a crouch. Now I do have, let's see, where's my descent here? I always get them mixed up. There it is. I'm gonna descent myself. I've got enough of them this time. Last time I didn't. I ran out and had to go back and get more. I believe I also picked up something else new. Let me check my inventory here. I've already showed you my new crossbow. Let's see. Oh, I want to go ahead and change my face mask too. I better do that now. So we're going to go to clothing. And we're going to take the Santa beard off. Yeah, we want to be camouflaged. So that should do it. There we go. Now we're in good shape. I don't know if the Santa Claus might offer protection. I don't know, but I'm not taking the chance. I keep hearing ho ho ho. So we are in Santa's territory, but we want to get rid of the fake Rudolphs. So now that we've descended ourselves, we should be in fairly good shape. We're at a crouch. It's already 1800. I thought I set it for, maybe it's always 1800 right now. It's not changing. Yeah, it must be 1800 all the time here. Sometimes they do that for events. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure why they do it, but it's like in the Halloween one, I think it was always 4 in the afternoon for the werewolf missions. Yeah, the time is not changing, so even though I put it at 7 a.m., we are stuck with 6 o'clock in the evening, which is actually a good time for deer. But we're going to go ahead and walk up here, and I'm going to show you just what I've got set up. I believe I showed it to you when we were in episode 7 and 8, but I'm going to show you in a little more detail since we have a little more time. Whoa. What am I picking up here? A Norse pot. 1097 years. Huh. Okay, that's cool. I have found archaeological things while playing this before. Yeah, it looks like my hunting tower has not been built all yet. Yeah, my hunting tower has not been built yet, guys. I think it takes a full day for it to be placed. So we're not going to be able to use that in this particular episode. But should be all set up in tomorrow. After 24 hours. I don't know why they do it that way. I guess for some kind of realistic effect. Who knows? But yeah, the only thing we got here right now is the lumber and the tools. And I guess some elves come in the middle of the night and put it up. I don't know. Who knows? But according to Dula, not only is this a good place for the reindeer and the moose to come through, but apparently the brown bears also like to come out and sun themselves on these rocks. So maybe we'll have a shot at getting them as well. But I'm going to go ahead and place myself over here on this tree stand. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and make a few calls. See if I can attract something in. I think eventually I am going to set up some bear bait or something out here too. I don't know that it might not work on the brown bear. I don't know. I'll have to find out. It may only work like on the black bears or something. But let's go ahead and give a few calls here. This is a good rock. It's just a good distance from there. So let's see what we got set up here. What's on my inventory here? I've got, okay, I got the moose collar, the moose juice, the roe deer roe deer scent. And I'm going to use the deer rattle up in the stand itself. Didn't really need the Eurasian lynx. I don't think we're going to be going for that this time. I also did get a new rangefinder, but I had too much stuff on me to use it, and I think I will be bringing it next time so you can see it. But let's go ahead and start making our calls. So I need 4 and 5 for the callers. I need to get a really big moose. I don't know if I can do that, but we'll see. And a tiny, tiny roe deer, which is kind of weird. The opposite of each. There's some moose scent. And some roe deer scent. And let's get up in our stand before something comes along and gets spooked. Or something comes along and runs us over, depending upon the situation. Yeah, this goes up immediately, so you don't have to wait on this. Well, enter. Alright. I think you can switch sides too. Yeah, I think this might be better for me here. It doesn't really matter, but if Dula decides to join me, he and I could share this time instead of him having to be over in the other tower. We can both stay up here. Yeah, I think at the time he set his tree stand up, they didn't have the 2-man towers or 2-man tree stands yet. I think they have maybe a 3-man also. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's go ahead and switch out the roe deer scent. Let's see. No, let's take this out. We'll go ahead and put the rattler right there. I can't believe I forgot to bring Roscoe. Daggone it. I meant to bring Roscoe. Well, since we're in the stands, I think I'll leave Roscoe out of this for the moment. Roscoe's my scent hound. He's also my dachshund that I have in real life. Yeah, I had actually named the scent hound well before I ever got Roscoe, my dachshund. But I thought about this would be a good time to bring my scent hound. Or maybe if I'm going after the ptarmigan, I might bring Poppy. Poppy's my retriever. Poor Poppy. Yeah, she was my old dog. She passed away a couple years ago. Well, we're going to wait here and see what happens. They may force us to go out and look for these guys. That's what I'm kind of afraid they might be doing since they've got that time set. This is really kind of the place they come through in the mornings, so that might have screwed everything up. I was thinking, oh good, I can just set up at Reindeer Highway, but it may not work this time. I don't know. Let's see if we can't rattle in some reindeer. Alright guys, we are back. Didn't get anything to make so much as a slight noise over there at Reindeer Highway. I think a lot of it's just because of the way they've got the time set. But I went ahead and decided to bring Roscoe with us, because I think we are going to have to do some exploration. So we'll see what he can do to help us out here. Alright, now if I can remember how to do the calls and all that stuff. I think it's, let's see, is it C or V? V, okay. So what we're going to do is, well, he's already sitting. He's being a good boy. Alright, so we just need him to follow us. No big deal. But I tell you what we're going to do, guys. I think what we're going to do is we are going to go north up to the hoof. Let's see, is that too loud, guys? Up to the Hoofprint Lake that's just to the north here. And I think I'm going to head west from there. I might go up a little bit north and kind of track these two as well and come into these two small ponds over here and then just kind of make our way back around. This is great Willow Ptarmigan area. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start heading north. Hopefully we run into something. I tell you, I was kind of a little bit upset by the fact that they did the chime thing, because now I can't start when I want to start. I could probably do this a lot better if we had the ability to set the time, but yeah, Dula probably knows where they're traveling around 6 p.m. I don't. I'm just hoping that, I guess I'm just going to have to hope that I run into them. Or hear something. To be perfectly honest, it's been really quiet. I haven't heard so much as a beeper. When I say, for those of you who are not familiar with the game, we call them beepers, the Reindeer, because that's pretty much what they sound like. They make beeping sounds. And usually they're pretty talkative, but I haven't heard a thing. I haven't heard any sounds at all. I've just found that one artifact. Other than that, it's been really quiet. Yeah, I sat up in that tree stand for quite a long time and I didn't hear a thing. I know it's got to be this setting it to 6 p.m. only thing. But I'm going to keep going this way. If I hear or see or if anything comes up that's at least interesting, I'll bring you back. Well, Roscoe, I don't know what to tell you. All we can do is just keep going. I keep hearing him walking, and I keep thinking that I'm hearing something else walking, but yeah, he can help me find stuff once I do shoot it, but right now he's just kind of trudging along with me. Back to where is he? Let's see here. I don't know if I can home in on him or not. Let's see. He's a level 8. So I don't know how much. 2,000% XP gain. That's pretty good. Alright, well, let's keep going, Roscoe. Alright, guys, I did want to go ahead and show you this real fast. These are my new rangefinder binoculars. I've been meaning to pick them up for a very long time, and now I am so seriously glad that I have. I mean, check out. That is nice. Yeah, I was noticing something over there, and I wasn't sure if that was some kind of an animal. From here, it looks like it could be, but it's just a rock. But you can mark that. If you pull up a map, you'll see a little marker, and that's what I just marked. That could be very helpful when we need it. At this point, I think we're going to need it. I don't know. It's not looking too good for us right now. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and walk this time. I normally crouch, but I haven't heard anything. There's just been so eerily quiet. Other than that ho 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 I hear off in the distance, I just haven't heard a thing. And I tell you, there have been times when I've brought up maps and there's just been, animals been scarce. I've had to restart them altogether. It could be one of those times. What's the matter, Roscoe? He seems a little interested in something. You hear something, boy? Come here. Now, Roscoe's a good boy. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. There's not an option to pet him. Should be. Ought to be. Oh well. If there is, let me know, guys. I really don't remember if there is one. There ought to be. I know there's a way to give him treats. First sound after all this time. Sounds like we've got us a reindeer off to the west. We are on quite the little cliff here, Roscoe and I. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to head up here to the top of this ridge and see if I can't get a better vantage point from up there. And that was a male reindeer, I think. The thing with the reindeer is they do travel in groups. The males and females both have antlers. Males score higher, but the females score as well. They don't have they're not like the regular deer where they don't have a score. They just, like I said, don't score as highly. But we're going to get up here and get a look around here. Let's see if we can't see anything. In fact, there's a rock here I can get up on, maybe. Yes, okay, this looks like a good vantage point to look out from. Yeah, that's the only one I've heard so far. Let's see if we can't make a little bit of noise here. I thought I had... I guess I didn't. I must have moved it. Alright, let's go ahead and... Well, we're going to need that eventually. I think we can probably take that out for the moment. Put this in its place. We'll see if we get any kind of response at all. Now he was over this direction. See, that's a wide open area. If there was anything crossing, we would see it. And I'm not seeing a thing. Again, we are not getting a lot of, other than Roscoe making his pants sounds. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Nice. All right, Roscoe, we're gonna need to make him sit. Sit. Good boy. He's a good boy. I love dogs. I absolutely love them. This guy might be coming in. Let's crouch down at least. We don't need to be so darn... Actually, I'm even going to go prone here. Let's make a little bit more noise. Kind of surprised me that he returned my call. I figured by the time I got up here, he was already long gone. Let's see. He's right out there somewhere, guys. Oh my goodness, I think I see him. I think I see him. Yes, I do. Yep, there he is. Well, at least I see his antlers. I hear you, buddy. He's all by himself, which is kind of unusual. Okay, he is 115 yards that way. Way too far for the crossbow. I think I might need to put some descent on myself here real quick. Let's take that off of here, because I'm afraid that I've had time to get smelly again. How far off is he, guys? I can probably hit him from here. I mean, it's in the outer ranges of this thing, but I want to be sure that I don't scare him. Okay, now he's going down below. Okay, so we're going to need to be quiet. Jeez, he's going to get kind of close. Shit. I was afraid that was going to happen. I don't know if he heard me, I heard the dog. I should have just gone hot. I should have gone hot. Well, I don't know what he heard. He could have heard the dog. It's hard. I'm always worried about whether the dogs make too much noise. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's a bear. There's a bear. It's a big bear. Really, really, really big bear. Okay. I hit him. I had to go hot on that one, guys. I am sorry. I had to. But he was headed straight towards me. I shot him over here, but last saw him right over that way. Alright, we need to be cautious. I was not expecting to be surprised by a bear. I don't know if Roscoe's going to offer any help or any assistance if I get attacked, because I'm pretty certain I hit the bear. I don't know how well I hit the bear, but I did hit him. Pretty sure I hit him over here. Now I want to find the area where I actually shot him, obviously. In case I did hit him, I can see what kind of blood it is. God bless the rocks. It's one thing I wish that they had in the Hunter is the ability to jump. You can jump in Call of the Wild, but you can't jump in the Hunter Classic. Okay, there's a bunch of tracks over here, but that doesn't... Alright, we want to actually find blood if we can here. Okay, is this the bear or is this something else? Let's see what we got here. Yep, we hit him. Hit him in the intestines. Damn, not good. And he was a good ways off. All I saw was that big mass, and I was aiming what I hoped to be his head, but I couldn't really tell. You need to be careful, boy. All you need is a really angry Bruin after you. And he's going to be very angry. Or she. She's bleeding pretty good, though. He. Alright, let's just take our time. There's... Okay, I don't think that's... Yeah, that's it. Okay, for a minute there it looked like it was a moon-shaped one. So I have to get a 22 or better? And the harvestable at 95%. That's going to be tough, guys. They make these missions really tough. A lot of the guys that I know, they will sit here and play this game for 12 hours at a sitting. I wish I had the ability to do that. I don't. Which is a lot of times why I don't do well in these missions or these competitions. I just don't have that much time to invest. Is that him? I'll be damned. He's down. I must have got him better than I thought. Here we are. We got our bear. At least a bear. Let's see here. 18. It is a female. Okay. Well, shoot. Not big enough. We're off by about one. Let's see, I need to get 22. So 3.35 approximately. We are going to go ahead and get a trophy shot of her. What the heck was that about? It's still a bear, and it's a decent bear. Let's get her back up here. I don't know what the hell that was all about. Whoa! She's spinning around. There we go. Okay, let's get her head up. I mean, we do have the dog in the picture, so... Yeah, I can't even get her to move. That's gonna have to do, guys. Well, at least we got her in the shots. Got Roscoe in the shot a little bit. Alright, well, we did get our first animal. Not too bad. We saw our first reindeer, but something spooked it. Don't know what it was, but could have been me, could have been Roscoe. It's hard to say. But Roscoe's going on without me here. Apparently, he's getting antsy. So I tell you what, we're going to go ahead and keep heading north. If we hear another... I think we got off the beaten path. We've lost the trail of that reindeer. But there should be more. Alright guys, we are at the lake, and I did actually hear a reindeer down there near the shore of the lake. I kind of figured it was best to stop here and wait for the deer to come to me. I think I'm going to go ahead and make a few rattles and see if I can't draw it in. It was a male. Alright, let me take this out of here so that I can use my rangefinder here. Well, this isn't a rangefinder, my spotter. He was down there somewhere. Not too far off. Haven't been able to get eyes on him. Yeah, the reindeer, it's kind of tricky. I think the problem I'm running into them having this set at a specific time is that I don't think we've got the herds moving through. I think we've got individual ones, which is what they're focusing on, but at this point I just want to get a reindeer. Damn it. Oh, wait a minute. There he is. There's our buddy. And there's more than one. I'm gonna have to go hot, I think. Once I get... Shoot, I'm gonna have to get up from a crouch. There's a bunch of them. I need to find the best one, though. That's the one I want right there. And he's down. That was the leader. That was the leader, my friends. Yeah, I'm afraid that if they heard Roscoe, they were going to take off. That many of them. Just one that'd been different, but a whole herd of them, it just takes one to get spooked, and the rest of them will. Unfortunately. But we got him. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I didn't hear them make a single sound the entire time. Lungs, heart, perfect shot. Oh, he's a big fella too. Yep, big old male, 462. I don't know what that rates him at, but I think that's pretty good. Well, let's go ahead and get a trophy shot. Did complete a mission. It says tensions rise, harvest a reindeer at 100% harvest value completed. So I did complete part of the mission. Alright, let's go ahead and... Ooh, these shots where you're on the side of a hill are never easy to get trophy shots for. I gotta see if I can get its head up. Well, that's a pretty big set of antlers there. Shoo. I don't think we're gonna get much better with this daggone hill to being what it is. Oh, there's another one. Holy crap. Didn't even see her. It was a female. Surprised she didn't run off the rest of the herd. I'll tell you what, we could follow that herd. Alright, guys, I tell you, since they went off this way, I might see. They will go for a while, and they will eventually stop and just go back to roaming. It looks like I'm getting... Apparently I scared the poop out of that one. Well, let's just go down here and see if we've got another male with the group. Like I said, I don't know. I don't think that's a great score. I think it's about average. And he was normal. He didn't have any kind of red nose. Looks like they were feeding over here. God knows how long they're down here, because they were probably down here the whole time I was up there. They just were quiet. Okay, so they definitely are fleeing this direction. If I can just keep following the herd, might be able to run across them again. On one. Need to be very quiet. Let's see if I can't take... Ah, hell. They heard me. Well, they didn't get too spooked that time. They didn't go too far. That is one thing I have noticed. They didn't wander too far away. Yeah, as much as I like having Roscoe in this with me, he might be the one spooking him. We got one right over here. I don't know if she sees me or not. She's a little bit far out. That's the only problem. And with all the noise... Nope, she doesn't seem to hear me. She's down. Sorry about the dogs. They are really, really being bad tonight. I don't know why. They were quiet until I started recording. Then they started up. Never fails. Well, I did get a female. I don't know if that's going to match any part of the mission, but let's see if she's got a red nose. Because if she does, it does match part of the mission. Nope, she's just a regular reindeer. As you can tell how much smaller her antlers are, and her score is half of what his was. It says tensions rise, objective, another reindeer at 100% value in the same hunt. So I completed another mission, that's good. I don't think it's part of the Christmas mission though. How in the world did I pick her up from her back from her antler? That makes no sense. Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves a decent pose here. That's actually pretty good, guys. That's actually pretty good. Alright, that's 2 from the same herd. And that was not the deer I was following, because I've still got highlighted tracks over there. Yeah, they let you get right up to them, honestly. I was not far from them at all. The only problem is they're now... I'm not sure which way they went. I'm hearing some strange sounds, and it's not Jasper. Seems to be coming from... not Jasper, Roscoe. Seems to be coming from over here. Their tracks are going literally every direction now. So unless I can find them, I'm probably going to have to move on because I don't think I'm going to find them. It's just too many tracks. They've roamed around in circles. It's getting confusing as far as what they're doing now. Unless I can lay eyes on them. Yeah, I don't see any more tracks. Some are roaming, some are fleeing. That's the last good track I had. I think we're going to have to change tactics here and just head on towards the west. Heard a very, very, very large moose. He is just up here, and I'm going to need to go down to crouch again because I do not want to scare him off, but I need a very large moose. For this Christmas mission, I have to get one that weighs almost over 2 tons. I mean, we're talking a monster we have to get. And I don't even know if that's even possible. But before we can do anything, I need to get the descent back on me because I don't want to spook him. I do have my collars, so that's good. I want to at least get him headed this way. I've got 5 minutes left on that. Oh, he's interested. He is just in front of me, too. I need to see if I can't get a better vantage point than this. Let's see here. Need to move up a little bit, but not too fast. I don't want to spook him. This could be our only shot at getting this big guy. He sounds big. I hope he's big. Okay, we're going to make him lay down. And if I can get over here and get prone, I'm just going to call him up. Let's see, do I have... Yep, I have moose spray on me. That's number 5. Looks like the wind's with us. Yeah, I'm going to need my range finding binoculars for this. He's over there somewhere. I just don't see him. Let's see. Let me get my spotting scope out here. I can. There he is. Yep, he's a big fella. Don't know if he's big enough, but he falls in the range. Let's see. In this case, it's not the antler size we're worried about. We want to weight. He has to beat a certain weight. And I'm going to go hot with this fella because I want to take him down. I don't see him now. He went behind the trees. Great. Get my rangefinder, see just how far out he is. I see you, fella. God, those are some big antlers, though. He's not bad. And he's down. Not bad. Put him out of his misery. He didn't feel a thing. Let's see just how big he is. I hope he scores over 1,000 kilograms. You know how that is huge. 1,000 kilograms? He's a pretty big fella, though. Let's see what we got here, guys. Decent set of antlers. Wow, I think it was over 1,000. Let's see, does he qualify? I don't know. 512 kilograms. I don't think he comes close. Damn it. Well, I'm in position 65 in one of the moose missions, which is not great either. He's actually kind of small. Oh, it does qualify. I thought it was... Oh, okay, it was 1,102 pounds. He qualifies. He qualifies. Perfect. That's what we wanted. He's not like one of my best, but like I said, we just wanted something that would qualify in the mission. His antlers are kind of short, though. They're thick, but they're short. It's kind of weird. It's kind of funny looking. He doesn't have the bullwinkle horns. But yeah, they're kind of short and they're kind of messed up a little bit, honestly. Let's see here. Let's see if we can't get him up there a little bit better than that. Yeah, he's just okay, but again, we wanted to qualify for the mission, so I think we did. So we got one off our list. Let's see what we got with the missions here. Okay, let me find it. Here it is, Holidays 2002. So we got the Fat Moose. Okay, for the Reindeer, we didn't get the bear we got was not big enough. We need a normal Reindeer scoring 450 or more. Yep, that Reindeer was not enough. He was a 426. Harvest a female reindeer with a single shot from any ethical shotgun. So I have to use a shotgun. The drilling gun doesn't count. And then the Rudolph reindeer. Those are some tough qualifications, guys. Very tough qualifications. Well, that was our first hunt in this holiday mission. We got at least one of them checked off. At least we got the moose. We did get a brown bear, but the brown bear was not big enough. Same with the deer. The deer was not big enough. Just means we got to keep at it, guys. Well, anyway, guys, let me go ahead and jump back to... the main... one of the main locations here so you can see how they've set things up. They've got a nice little setup here, guys. Isn't this cute? Got music and everything. Let's see. Mission. Contamination checked in the north. Objective. Stop at Copper... What is that? Copper Top? Yeah, this is really nice. They got it all nice and Christmassy. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can get ourselves in front of the tree here. Alright guys, that's the end of this particular hunt. Like I said, we only managed to get one of the tasks completed, but it was probably one of the more difficult ones. And we really need to get a lot of the reindeer. We're just going to have to focus on those. There's 3 separate ones we have to get. We have to get a female over a certain weight, a male over a certain weight. We need to get a Rudolph type. After that, we need to start focusing on some of the other animals. The bears are going to be tough. I must admit that's going to be hard because you can't call them in, you can't attract them in, you just run into them. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll be back with another episode of the Hunter Classics. So until then, guys, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.